grab your sunglasses and earplugs, as today's watch is a bit on the loud side. You can consider yourself warned. Hi and welcome to Last Watch. I had planned to bring you today's watch a couple of weeks ago with a quick unboxing, but the brand in question asked if I could keep it under wraps until the 24th of August. Considering they sent me this watch free of charge, it's the least I could do. If you follow me on Instagram, you may remember that I posted a picture of the package but didn't follow through with any other information. Now you know why. Today's watch is from Lige, another Chinese brand based in Guangzhou. Established in 2012, they are a relatively new brand and sell watches via their own website, Amazon and Wish. They also have a storefront on AliExpress, which opened in 2017. You can ignore the badly photoshopped David Beckham, apologies if it's legit, and you can pause for a second at the lady's quartz. It becomes very apparent that Lige are big into chronograph watches. They also do a line of $50 tourbillons. You can carry on scrolling to the bottom of their page and then ask to view more. There you will find a link to their new watches and the LG-1856. No surprises here, but Lige have decided to dip their toe into the rather lucrative market of Rolex Homages, or as I like to call them, Homages, and they've started with nothing less than the Submariner. When Lige first contacted me, they sent me a few artist renditions from their new Homage lineup, which suggested that I might be receiving the all-green Hulk or a two-tone black and gold. You should have seen my face when this emerged from the box, a rather attention-grabbing, in-your-face two-tone green and gold sports watch. Not exactly a shrinking violet, is it? The LG-1856 isn't the easiest Lige watch to find on their AliExpress storefront. In order to make your life a little easier, I'll add an affiliate link in the video description below. If you decide to buy a watch after using that link, it will earn a small commission for the channel, but won't cost you a penny extra. If it's not already obvious, this watch has been sent to me free of charge and is mine to keep. I'm not being paid for this review or legally bound by what I might have to say. I will do my best to give you an honest and frank assessment regardless of what that might be. Before we dive into the watch, let's take a quick look at the overall package. You get a rather compact black cardboard box with a gold Lige logo that differs considerably to the one on the watch dial. It would appear that Lige may be going through a rebranding for their new diver lineup, but are still using the old stock boxes. The interior of the box has a gold rim, and looking at the instruction manual and warranty card, black and gold seems to be a continuing theme. I also did a double take on the warranty card, as the watch has a 24-month guarantee, double your standard of a typical Chinese brand. You also get a Lige branded cloth and a black leather braided bracelet with watch matching green and gold decoration. I have no idea whether that was an additional gift or part of the purchase package. It's something that I won't be wearing. Although the watch was shipped in bubble wrap, what was notably absent from the box was a cushion for the watch to sit on. Let's take a look at the 1856, starting with its specifications. It has a bezel diameter of 40.5mm, which is a little wider than the case. The lug width is 20.1mm. The lug-to-lug is a very wearable 47.4mm, even when you factor in the additional length of the protruding male end links, which add another 6mm. The case is 12.7mm thick, 13.7mm if you add the height of the Cyclops date magnifier. Size for my 7-inch wrist minus 3 links, it weighs in at 143.3 grams. Stating the obvious, what we have here is a two-tone green and gold Rolex Submariner homage to the now retired 16613, albeit in a modern style stainless steel maxi case with a brush-faced and polished slab sides. It has voluptuous crown guards protecting a generous gold coloured crown, which has a large shield logo at its centre. We have a very easy to grip 60-click gold coloured polished bezel, with a deep rich green ceramic inlay and painted yellow recessed Arabics at the 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50 minute markers. 5-minute batons and individual minute indices for the first 15 minutes. There is a white loom pip at the 12 o'clock for orientation. The pip has a gilt frame and sits within a painted yellow inverted triangle. There is a slightly raised flat crystal with a Cyclops date magnifier at the 3 o'clock position. This crystal is not as advertised. I have a below par diamond tester which rarely makes its way into my reviews, but it's good enough to test positive for sapphire glass when it's present. It would appear that the Lige does not have sapphire glass. Here it is alongside a Pagani Design, which does. Below this non-sapphire crystal, from what I understand it is actually hardlex, is what appears to be a chamfered rehaut that leads to a sunburst green dial that does a great job changing its tone and character as it catches the light. Around its perimeter is a barely legible printed yellow golden coloured chapter ring for the seconds. The dial has applied circular indices for the majority of the hour markers apart from the 6 and 9 which has batons, and then an inverted triangle at the 12 o'clock position. All these batons and indices have a gilt edge and are filled with C3 lume. There is a cutout window for the date at 3 o'clock. Below the 12 o'clock triangle is an applied gilt Lige logo. I did ask about the design of the logo and its significance. I have yet to receive an answer from Lige. If you have any information, then feel free to share it in the comments below. Below the logo we have 2 lines of printed golden text. The first line reads Design Lige Watch, and the second bears the watch's reference number 1856. Above the 6 o'clock baton is 3 lines of golden text, automatic, water resistant, 10 bar 100 meters. There are gilt-edged Mercedes-style hands and a lollipop with counterbalance for the seconds, all of which are filled with BGW9 lume. I will throw in a lume shot here where you can clearly see the difference in lume colour and brightness between the hands and the hour markers. The date is made up of black printed Arabics on a white date wheel. The cyclops for the date window has been applied quite low and does a poor job in its role of magnification. You might well be tempted to remove it as it serves very little purpose. The rear of the watch has a display caseback where we get to see a version of the Seiko NH35. Lige have taken the time and effort to add a little decoration to its finishing. The NH35 is a microbrand favourite. It's an automatic that hacks and hand winds. It has 24 joules, a bi-directional rotor and a power reserve of 40 hours. It has a beat rate of 21,600 an hour and an accuracy range between -20 and +40 seconds per day. This particular movement is running at +9 seconds per day. It also sounds noticeably louder than my other NH35 movements. Around the diver style display caseback is some minimal information on the watch: stainless steel, Lige design watch, water resistant to 100 meters, and a minuscule reference number LG-1856. There's no issue unscrewing the crown, but there is some tension whilst winding. Pulling the crown out further to use the quick-set date facility reveals a snappy sounding but springy date change. The bracelet is a 2-tone oyster style in stainless steel and gold effect. It starts at 20mm at the lugs and tapers to 16mm where it meets the buckle. The buckle jumps back up to 18.5mm. The centre of the buckle, like the bracelet, has a gold finish inscribed with the Lige design text. The buckle has a fold-over safety latch which opens with a simple catch release to reveal an all-polished stainless steel machine deploying clasp. The inside of the buckle has 5 additional increments of micro adjustment and a hidden catch and hook system that adds an on-the-fly adjustment when required. Releasing this catch allows easy access to the spring bar for the micro adjustment. It was whilst adjusting this bracelet for size that I noticed the centre links have a very thin PVD-like coating which is already showing signs of wear. Also, one of the screw pins appeared to be rusting. The bracelet has solid end links which seem quite stable. The remainder of the bracelet is quite loose in comparison, with a multitude of gaps between links. The elephant in the room here is that this is a predominantly brushed 2-tone stainless steel and gold effect watch. That is apart from the case and bracelet sides which are polished. I should imagine if you are the sort of person that wants a 2-tone watch, then you want your gold to be polished. Why isn't this polished? And if you try to polish the gold links on this bracelet, all you will do is remove what I presume is a PVD coating. Lige asked me to hold off with this review until the 24th of August, which is when their 5-day sale starts on AliExpress. You'll be able to pick up this watch for a little over £46 or $59. I should add that the LG-1856 also comes in a choice of 2-tone black and gold, blue and gold, and a more sedate standard green, blue or black dialed variants. the 1856 might seem like a bargain at the price. However, they are venturing into a saturated market of affordable Chinese-made Rolex Homages, and the competition is quite stiff. If you're a fan of the 40mm size and the brushed gold appearance, and you don't mind the lack of sapphire glass and date magnification, this watch could be the one for you. If sapphire glass and a decent date magnifier is a must, and you can live with a larger size, then you may be better off spending a few extra bucks and going for the Pagani Design 1639. The LG-1856 two-tone green and gold wouldn't have been my first choice for a daily wear. I would definitely have played safe and gone for an all stainless steel colour option, as I think the 40mm size is spot on. It will be interesting to see what Lige do next, and if they upgrade or improve their Submariner Homage. Whether or not I get hands on one remains to be seen. If any of you have any information or dealings with Lige that you'd like to share, or have any thoughts on today's review, then by all means leave a comment below. And if you pick up something special in the AliExpress sale, then let me know. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.